or we tell you stay here. You finish your master, you want to stay here, or you want to go and help our people back home. This is now a clear work to every South Sudan, outside South Sudan.
I'll let them know. You can get it.
During the struggle, South Sudan led to the bush by many movements. It started without fear. It started without fear. It started without fear until come to 1983, which is 1983 did not without fear like the rest.
Which one?
1983 bring today celebration day.
That one. They took that one.
What about this
One of the guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now.
Yeah, the one who got song.
the first
That's one.
rebellions who take arms, up arms,
That's the one who song.
was Anyanya. Anyanya won in 1947. Juba Conference in 1955. Torin Motene
Yeah, that's the one. The song.
and Ahiwe
South Sudan.
and Bor Motene.
Now they won't work here.
These are the areas where our people gather
He brought it, right?
and go to bush.
No, one of them.
They are known to the government of Sudan. We are not part of you. Now we are fighting. This is how this war is started. In 1972, the Addis Ababa peace accord was signed. That peace agreement was dishonored by the government of Sudan. We are not respected. Then our people go to push again. In 1947, under the leadership of Paulo Lugal, the military wing of Anyanya began in 1960 in province of Equatorians when Southern school teachers, MP and students joined the romance of 1955. Motenis in bush. Due to the lack of supplies and well-organized military, operations did not start until September 1963. Young men and women flocked to rebel territories to receive training. In 1953, the first training centers outside of country were opened in the area and at the village of Bangati and Nyangera with Captain Marco Bungusa as the person in charge of the training. The camp started out with the such weapons as steel, wood, fungus, stick, and ECT. When an extra collectors joined the rebels and donated 40 pounds, like 40 Australian dollars. That money was used to buy a gun, and they bought one gun. From there, Nyangara was the captain, and Marco Bungusa as the person in charge of training. The organization started go ahead in Barang Ghazali state around the same time as that in the Equatorian and Upper Nile. But it was not until 1964 that the first training camps was opened in the western part of the province of the places called Lil Fomol The Hafanal fighting forces was organized as refugee camps in Ethiopia, in which we all know that camp. And then taken to the training camps called Hadelen. Also inside Ethiopia near the Sudanese town of Pushala. Another difference is that Afanal fighters were drawn from one tribe for this first 3 years of the moment. It was 1960 when Philip Pythagoras left England where he was studying theology. In July 1963, Thames Hanyok joined the fellow 100 men. Then another 60 people from different southern tribes joined in September. Come to 1972, that is about peace accords. Agreement was signed, was meant to end civil war in the South Sudan, one and for all. However, the majority of Southerners did not see that as a genuine one. The South surrendered, and they called it a surrender. Among the groups opposing the Addis Ababa peace agreement were some refugees in refugee camps, especially in Ethiopia. These people remained in camps in Ethiopia until they were joined by some of the former Sanyanya fighters who were disarmed while inside the country. Prominent among these refugees were such men as Young Kir from the Gaja Grave, who opposed the agreement with any reservations. The former statement Ethiopian Red Land, which Young meaning only Young does not know. That which Young means Young does not know. The wishes of South Sudanese exile for arms Guillemets came true in March 1975. When a group of former Nyanya soldiers and the command of Vincent Fine-Ledor mounted in Akobo, protesting against their transfer to North. The wishes of South Sudanese in the exile for arms guerrilla camps through in March 1975. The Motinis are both Arayot. The boss of the SPLA came into effect in 1983 under the leadership of Dr. John Garang-Mabur until peace agreement accords signed in Nairobi in 2005. Finally, name tributes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the struggle for South Sudan started. A brief story about what happened, not all of it, because if we go to all the story, it will take us all night. For us tonight, as our kids and our son know, South Sudan independence is not a gift. We are not begging the North, please give us our country.
Later on,
It is a struggle. It's a big fight. We took so many lives and led us to suffer and run away from South Sudan, and here we are. Luckily, we are lucky that we are in a lucky country, Australia, of a country of opportunity. As Southerners, we appreciate our government in Australia for welcoming us, and the government around the world who accept South Sudanese, who accept to accommodate the South Sudanese people. We are grateful to them, and it's a great honor. Simply for us tonight, maybe one of you or some of you sit down there, just as the kids, like they just rejoining the celebration. Maybe we don't think deep in our hearts for this day, for our guests, The Independence Day of South Sudan was on the 9th of July 2011. But because we are here, we cannot stop kids to go to school. We have to let them go to school and run this program on the 14th. The actual day for the independence was on the 9th of July 2011. My fellow Southerners, tonight it is our role. It is our role and it is our responsibility. It is our responsibility in which way for the next or the second anniversary celebration, which is coming next year. How do we want to see South Sudan remain this way? Or we will just sit here in WA, very comfortable, very happy, we have enough food, the hospital is there, we go to school, there's no problem. The electricity is there, and we have cars.
You had some more?
We don't need to go home. Or are we going home to contribute back to our people? Tonight, I want us to think, to have a class work. When you go home, you think for yourself what you can contribute to this country. It's only self-care, Riek Machar and Wani Ika will do the country is for us. And again, if you finish your masters and you sit down here, you don't work, you don't study, you don't teach, and you don't get to go home, who will build that country?
So we start.
I want other South Sudanese here in WA to have one man or one woman in the next 7-5 years to run for the presidency of South Sudan. Yes, of course, we cannot assume our great state, Western Australia. We cannot rely on those who come from America and British. What about Australia?
Okay, for the kids, this one.
The same school, I think our school standard is better than anywhere. I think so. I want us to have 2 or 3 who go and run for the governorship of our local state.
Like this one was played a couple of times.
I want us to go home and be the top teachers in the South Sudan. Best teachers who can teach standard education, good standard of education. You finish your master, you feel and go to be a teacher from here, Western Australia. When you get a job, when you go home, don't just sit there in Juba. You want to be in a hotel. No. Go down to the bush, go down to the village where we were born. If we all go to Juba, from Australia, from Canada, from America, from elsewhere, and stay there, who will build the state, those 10 states we have on the screen before? I can see myself, it's not a state. You will see them when I finish. Who will build those states?
The other way, the other way.
It's you and me.
It's not.
I'm volunteering for here, for South Sudanese community. The reason why is that I see the unity. That unity which brings us together. That's why I came to volunteer. I will do the same. When I left here for South Sudan, I will not go to Juba. I will look for the job in my local constituencies. A MP or a teacher or a watchman. I will stand there and then go to Juba. If we all feel that way, you go to Warab, you go to Central Victoria, you go to Bol, you go to Buma, you go to Pushal, anywhere in the south, to Makal, go to my wood, elsewhere in Unity State. You go and stand in the local government. Let's not go and have self-care. The one who stand here before, please, I need a job, I come from Australia. No. You have that determination that to help those who cannot help themselves. Ladies and gentlemen,
Make sure you
tonight, I'm proud to be the chairman of South Sudanese community, a united community who always come together. I appreciate your patience and I appreciate your time. I hope you will enjoy the night. Thank you.
You wanna go to pitch now? That's very.
Thank you, Simon, for a very thorough overview of our history. Now we'd like to call upon a performance. We have Awel who will be singing, and Ayuen will be doing the piano in the background. Please put your hands together for these.
Oh yeah. So you go back now to the stage and all that. You watch the pose.
So I'm here to represent the BSC Pride Style Campaign, which is Commando. I'm singing on behalf of them here today.
You gonna stop it or you gonna still go?